Star Panthers fullback Dylan Edwards Clive Churchill medal-winning performance wasn't enough to secure himself a spot in Australia's World Cup Kangaroos squad. ARL Commission Chair Peter V Landis announced on Monday that Sydney Roosters skipper James Tedesco would captain the squad for International Rugby League's biggest prize, which kicks off in England in just under 2 weeks. Watch the video above. Cleary masterclass blows Parramatta away. Watch the latest sport on Channel 7 or stream for free on 7+, but coach Mal Meninga couldn't find a spot for Edwards, who put in a blinding best on-ground performance in Penrith's premiership win over Parramatta on Sunday night. The Panthers star trumped teammate Nathan Cleary's brilliant grand final effort with 228 running meters, 4 tackle breaks and 2 try assists to win the Clive Churchill medal. Loading tweet Tedesco was never in doubt to be selected as Australia's starting fullback, meaning Edwards was in a battle with a battery of more versatile fullback stars such as Latrell Mitchell, Valentine Holmes, Cameron Munster and Jack Whiten for a spot in the 24-man squad. He has had an exceptional year, Meninga said of Edwards. It is a difficult situation when you can only pick 24 players. Our best player was the fullback in James Tedesco. We had several conversations about this. Unfortunately, in this instance, Dylan misses out. Meninga said while there were a number of difficult decisions in the makeup of the squad, choosing his side's skipper was not one of them. Tedesco is our premier player, he said. I thought he was the outstanding candidate. It was a pretty easy one. The Roosters fullback replaces Boyd Cordner, who was skipper for the Kangaroos last test in 2019. South Sydney forward Cameron Murray will be Australia's vice-captain. There are 13 debutants in Meninga's squad, who begin their World Cup defence in Leeds against Fiji on Saturday, October 15. Among them is premiership-winning Penrith captain Cleary, who will jostle with Daly Cherry Evans to wear the No. 7 jersey. Meninga stressed the decision to look past Cherry Evans for the vice-captaincy didn't mean he had lost the battle with the No. 7. That is a good question, Meninga said. Daly is the incumbent as well. He was there 3 years ago and had a very good season, particularly Origin. We will consider all options. That is what the tour is all about. Everyone has the opportunity to prove that they deserve to be there at the back end of the tour. I have talked to Daly about it. In the hotly contested battle for the No. 9 roles on tour, Rabbitohs hooker Damien Cook has missed out on the 24-man squad but will remain on standby. Meninga has banked on Queensland's winning State of Origin formula with Maroons duo Ben Hunt and debutant Harry Grant set to rotate the hooking role as the Kangaroos seek a 3rd straight World Cup title. Cook, Dalian medalist Nicho Hines and Edwards are 3 players on standby. Jillaroos' tough selection decisions. The Australian squad for the Women's Rugby League World Cup had their own headache, with coach Brad Donald forced to omit Ematone Gatto and leave out premiership halfback Jessie Southwell. The St George Illawarra fullback, who won a Rugby Sevens gold medal with Australia at the 2016 Olympic Games, couldn't force her way into Donald's side. Sammy Bremner of the Sydney Roosters and Newcastle's Tamika Upton beat her to the punches. Fullbacks in a strong squad who will be short-priced favourites to lift the trophy. Bremner, who was named as fullback in the Dally M Team of the Year and returns to international level following the birth of her child, forms part of a 3-woman Jillaroos captaincy along with playmaker Ali Brigginshaw and forward Kezzy Apps. That trio, along with Roosters centre Isabel Kelly and Parramatta prop Sime Mataafe, are the only survivors from the 2017 tournament. That was probably the hardest decision for us to make and shows the quality of the women's game when someone like Ematone Gatto misses out, Donald said. Because of the 4-day turnarounds, what we'll do is we'll rotate a team the best we can and give everybody an opportunity to be there come the semi-finals and finals. There are 13 potential international debutants in Donald's squad, including prop Caitlin Johnston, Taryn Aiken, and Olivia Kernick, all of whom made the Dally M Team of the Year. There is no spot for 17-year-old premiership-winning Newcastle halfback Jessie Southwell, with Brigginshaw a likely candidate to wear the No. 7 jumper. She, Southwell, has been fantastic and again it shows the health of the game, Donald said. She's had a big year. She's played in the Commonwealth Games in rugby as well and had a really first-class performance yesterday, in the NRLW Grand Final. She's certainly somebody that will be named in these teams in the future. Australia begin their World Cup campaign with a pool game against the Cook Islands on November 2 in York before games with France and New Zealand. Full squad: Taryn Aiken, Kezzy Ops, co-captain, Millie Boyle, Sammy Bremner, co-captain, Ali Brigginshaw, co-captain, Lauren Brown, Jamie Chapman, Kennedy Charrington, Shanae Kizioka, Yasmin Clydesdale, Keely Davis, Talia Fuima-Ono, Talisha Harden, Caitlin Johnston, Kaylee Joseph, Isabel Kelly, Olivia Kernick, Shannon Motto, Evania Polite, Julia Robinson, Jess Surgis, Simay Mataafe, Tamika Upton, Holly Wheeler. With OP.